Reese, another factor in Arizona's remarkable start. She's earned Pac-12 Player of the Week honors twice to start this year.
Very, very versatile. The All-American out of Texas has improved so much from a year ago.
Cate's really a special player. Yes, she puts up numbers, but it's more about her drive. It's her drive to be better. It's her drive to be better not only for herself, but for her teammates so they can win and build the program.
Cate Reese. That's what you love about Cate Reese, doing the hard work with a little contact.
She brings toughness, grit, resiliency. She wants to win, and she wants to do great.
When did you fall in love with basketball?
I started playing when I was 6, but I wasn't really good. And I just kind of did it as like something to take my time in the winter because I played softball. So then I got in the AAU team and they kind of helped me to hone my skills. And once I started to develop skills, I really enjoyed it and I've loved basketball since then.
Cate Reese is a rising star for the Arizona women's basketball team. Like her teammates, the sophomore forward has to balance the many demands of being a Division I student athlete. But in addition to navigating school and sports, Cate also has to manage an unspoken obstacle, one that is with her every moment of every day. What was that moment like for you then when you did figure out that you had diabetes?
I mean, it's just scary to know like you have a disease for the rest of your life until there's hopefully a cure. So that was really hard for me to accept.
Cate grew up on the outskirts of Houston, Texas. She was a 3-time All-State basketball player at Cypress Woods High School, and by her senior year, she was averaging 30 points and 15 rebounds per game. Always close by Cate's side was her older sister, Allie. A standout basketball player in her own right, Allie was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in 5th grade. When it came time for college, she walked on at Arizona and eventually became a team manager for the Wildcats. What was your basketball journey like? Can you kind of take us through your journey?
Okay, so I came as a freshman. I originally was a manager. I was not on the team. And then Coach Adia Barnes did ask me like, hey, we do have this opening spot. I think it would be a really good opportunity for you. And of course, like I did take it.
25 minutes to go. This is Reese. Down low to Maleka.
I did enjoy it, but at the end of the year, I did end up medically out because of diabetes.
When did you first find out that you had diabetes?
So it was actually crazy because I was misdiagnosed in my 5th grade year of elementary school. So I was basically in a coma. My mom was having to wake me up out of a semi-coma, giving me Gatorade, which you're not supposed to be doing when you're a diabetic. That's a lot of sugar. But they diagnosed me with diabetes. I was stuck in the hospital for a week. It was a big process, it was a big learning curve, but I mean, here I am, it is manageable.
Ultimately, Allie's experience with diabetes would help Cate uncover her own diagnosis 5 years later.
We were at a basketball tournament and I had lost so much weight. I was so thirsty and I was always going to the bathroom. And Allie was the one that was like, I'm gonna test you. I ended up testing your blood sugar and it said high, like it didn't even give you a number. And so we're all like, oh my gosh. We're all just like upset because I've had it for like a good amount of time now. And we just took her to the hospital and I cried. Like I was so upset for her because like I would never wish diabetes on anyone. I was scared. Allie had my back the whole time. She just motivated me to, just accept, what you have to do.
Cate not only accepted her diagnosis, she continued to thrive as one of the top high school players in the country. And ultimately, Cate decided to follow her older sister to Tucson, where she became the first McDonald's All-American in program history. When did you first find out that she had diabetes?
I found out during the recruiting process, but I didn't really understand what that was about. I didn't really know how to manage it because I had never dealt with it. We just had to become educated.
What did your doctors tell you about that and trying to play with it?
Just that, you have to be more cautious when you're on the court, know what your body is trying to tell you. So I do that pretty well, and now I have my athletic trainer, Jessie, that helps me through that too. So it's great to have someone that you don't have to just kind of fall back on yourself. You have someone else that's there to help you.
The main thing, especially with Cate competing at this level, is just that we monitor her blood sugar levels. Athletic activity and stress, anxiety, adrenaline can all kind of make your numbers fluctuate a little bit more than the average Joe that has type 1 diabetes. And so the main thing is just monitor her frequently so we know that she's playing when she's at a safe level.
I think sometimes a lot of people don't really understand what diabetes is. It's an autoimmune disease. Basically, it's when your pancreas can no longer function properly. I can eat anything that anyone else eats, but I just have to make sure I give the right amount of insulin to balance my blood sugar with what I'm eating. A good number for your blood sugar is 70 to around 170. When you get to like the 60s, 50s, you start to feel shaky. It's hard to concentrate. Sometimes your mood changes. And then when you're high, you'll have to go to the bathroom more because your body is trying to flush the sugar out.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light?
We've got a dandy, number 16, Arizona State, at number 18, Arizona.
Hey. Hello. Good luck at the game tonight. Thanks. Is your blood sugar good? I'm 133.
Day to day, what do you have to do?
About every 30 minutes or so, she's tested during practice. During games, we try to do every 30 minutes. You'll see us during timeouts or during the quarter break, halftime, whatever, we're gonna get your blood sugar tested.
McDonald looking to equalize. Denied. Cate Reese cleans up the mess.
Cate Reese is a solid player, wants to leave her mark on this Arizona program. It's why she came here.
Honestly, I'm super proud of her. It takes a lot. I mean, just to be an athlete alone and then having a disease that can alter how you feel, I think it's impressive.
Cate Reese will step to the free throw line, and it is over. The Arizona sweep is complete as the Wildcats sweep the regular season from the Sun Devils for the first time in 20 years.
4 years ago, Cate Reese's life changed dramatically, but she did not allow that diagnosis to hinder her dreams on the court or in life.
What kind of role model is she for people with diabetes or other health issues?
A tremendous role model. She's like hope for a lot of kids. Kids that think they can't do it or it's too hard or they're not capable, she's a mentor for them. And I think she's someone that can give hope to a little girl that maybe would have quit sports.
She's more than just someone who has diabetes. It doesn't define her.
If there are kids out there that are also going through the struggles of diabetes, what's your message for them?
That you can do anything you want to do with diabetes. It's something that, yes, you live with it, but it doesn't have to be you. The most important thing is that it doesn't control you, you control it. I think that's the most helpful thing to keep in the back of your mind when you are, living your life.